It's so good to know that you're out there tuned in to your favorite tech show on television, where we look at all of the issues, trends, developments in the global ICT industry. Here we also play host to tech CEOs, innovators, big thinkers, and of course tech personalities to share their view and thoughts on how tech is driving today's economy. I'm Don Pedro Agambi. You're in for a great show today. Stay with us.
Aliyu from Nigeria receives the first prize in the AISI GTZ TV category for his program ICT Africa. The technician Don Pedro.
ICT Reporter of the Year Electronic, Don Pedro Agambi.
Today, digitization is life. So every sector you see running, no matter how slow or how fast it is running because of digitization.
One thing I think that we can do and should do is move our education from a theoretical perspective to a skill-based perspective.
In case you've just joined us, you're watching Africa's numero uno tech show on television. When we come back from this quick break, you'll meet our tech personality of the week.
Hi guys, still your girl Audion. Keep watching Tech TV for pure entertainment. Tech TV for pure entertainment.
My name is Francis Victory. Keep watching Tech TV. My name is Blessing Idehe. Keep watching Tech TV.
Just before we give you our tech personality of the week, let's share with you this Vox Pop where Nigerians are still sharing their views on the ongoing national identity number registration exercise.
Can you tell us a little about NIN?
NIN is very key because they are trying to organize a national identification for every Nigerian. And once you are enrolled in the NIN, it connects to your bank account, connects to everything about you. Over time, countries have grown beyond this. It's surprising that we're doing it now, but as we're doing it now, it's not too late. So every Nigerian is encouraged to go get your NIN together so that identification for you will be a common thing. Fraudulent practices will of course stop when you identify properly in the Nigerian setting.
I think it's a wonderful idea, but Nigerians should get it free of charge. I've seen cases where people are asked to pay money to get it, which is not proper, and I think getting to know who are members of your country is very, very important. We should not, or citizens of a country is very, very important, and we should not allow people to infiltrate and cause mayhem. You understand the point? Because it's only those that are citizens that would want to say, yes, I have to protect my country.
The government is still registering for NIN. Asking member, do you have your NIN yet?
Yeah, I have my NIN.
Of course, I have my NIN.
Yes, I have.
I have my name registered in Nigeria as a Nigerian.
All my SIM cards are actually linked. Yes, I've done that.
This is about 3 years plus that I've had my NIN done, and it's extremely important.
How was the process? Do you go through a lot of stress? Can you tell us more?
If it is that, let me not even go to the English. Let me go to the broken. The while I waited there, not be small, but I thank God I finish them.
I've had it a long time actually when it first started, but then we don't have the card. It's just the number.
It's not easy. Do you know all this why it was announced? I've not been finding it easy to link mine. I've been to one of the networks. I don't want to mention it. Too much, this COVID stuff. You have to wear this, stay like this. Many people, and at the end of the day, I couldn't meet up. I went home. I'm not yet linked up till now.
I got my NIN or NIN about let me say 3.5 years back. I remember vividly because I was running up a program at University of Lagos then, and they have an annex or an affiliate office not too far from from the entrance gate. So when I learned that they were there, I went there, took my time, queued for almost 3 hours to have it done, and I got my slip I think just about 2 weeks afterwards. And then when we were asked to now link our NIN numbers with our telephone numbers and to an extent BVN, it was easy to do because I already have it. You know, but when you don't have it, you begin to go through the rigors and trouble of trying to queue up. You're going for an examination. NIN is a requirement.
I can tell you for free that when I did my NIN, it was seamless because I can't even remember going through any stress. But then when they now tell us that, okay, everybody, then people start running and then everything becomes so tedious. I can't remember going through any stress to register my own NIN when I did. When I actually got the NIN numbers, what I'm saying. But linking it, of course, is very easy. I can't remember going through any stress. But now you find out that people are just going through a lot of stress, trying to get their NINs and all of that. I don't think it should be that difficult. When the government says do something, let us do it at that time when it is less stressful. We don't have to wait until it becomes a jam and then we all start running around and all of that.
How was the experience like for you, and how do you think government can do it differently?
Well, if the government have if the government have a good intention, don't like, you know, we'll be having a lot of things. We'll be reading a lot of things on the newspaper. We'll be hearing a lot of news. Some video clips have been saying a lot of things that the NIM, they are using the NIM for something else. I don't know. The truth about the whole thing is that once there's any new appointment, the person comes out with his own different field, probably to make his own money, maybe the better things. But what I'm saying is, if the NIM is what we feel is supposed to be, I think the NIM is okay. Though I got myself entangled because I thought I have done something about the NIM. It was when I came back and found out that even what I had was not the NIM. I only did for my children, and now I made it compulsory that I must walk myself to the local government area. And then I walked to the local government, stand on the queue. It was when I stand on the queue that people came, okay, no, we don't want to do this. They just took me to the office, and I had an easy way of doing my thing. I don't know, but I'm sure a lot of people had some small confrontation before they did theirs. But right now, I think the federal government have come out with modalities. You can do it. They have stations outside the local government. The banks are doing it. I think the network companies are doing it too. So there is an easy ways of doing your NIM. If I'm not doing your own NIM now, my brother, you need to go and do it too, because very soon too, Atos Guild of Nigeria will be asking you, what is your NIM number?
You know, one of the problems I have seen in Nigeria data collection system is that about 4 or 5 agencies are collecting data. If you go to immigrations, you want to do international passport, they will ask for your data. If you go to road safety, they will ask for your data. You go for ID card, they will ask for your data. Different places. It is important for them to select a central system of data collection. And regrettably, when you lose your passport and you want to get another passport, if you go to Lagos where you did the original passport, they will tell you that you have to go to Abuja. So what was the essence of collecting data from beginning? So why not set up one central agency? This data can be collected anywhere, any place. And at the end of the day, you just match it to what you have. If you have a thumbprint in Russia or in Europe or any part of America, the moment you put your thumbprint on the system, it connects you to every other place you have been in that country. It's a central data collecting system. You understand? So the government should do well by making these things work. They could use the banks. Actually, for instance, the banks can give them data. There's no point, but when you are done with collecting the people that have accounts in all the banks, you now evaluate it and find out who and who are not able to collect. It's not when you just come out and say, everybody go and register for NIN. A market woman who does not know about registration, we're going to the market, we're struggling with people who already understand what data is. The government should help us. Look at some banks and say, okay, now, give us data of people in your banks. By so doing, in 1 month, 2 months, they would have gotten a maximum number. Then they will find out that, okay, there are people who are in the informal sector who cannot operate bank account, who cannot operate anything data. And you collect from there too. They should have started by collecting data that is within the passport office, collect data from driver's license people, collect data from different organizations that have been taking data, and now use their matchmaker to match it and see who is remaining. It's not just waking up and saying, let's go. Those who have data already in system is still walking around in the state looking for data. For me, I think it's Herculean.
Well, I wish I could say I think Nigeria has database of all Nigerians, but I don't think that is the case. I think NIN is just one of those ways that they want to see if it's going to work. Because if you ask me, we're always doing some sort of one registration or the other. But I'm hoping that, well, because this one, it makes sense to an extent because it's linked to phone numbers. I want to believe that to an extent you should actually reduce crime rates, because the question I ask myself is, all these crimes are committed, what phone numbers are they using? They are telling us that NIN has to be linked with our phone numbers, and NIN contains all of your information. So how come they cannot get these criminals through their NIN linked to their SIM cards? So, well, I don't know, it's a bit dicey, but hopefully the essence to which it was created will be fulfilled, because it makes sense actually. But Nigerian government, I hope it works.
I think what they should do is streamline it to the extent that it can reach people where they are. So asking people to come is a bit of a problem. So if we have avenues that they can stream maybe to local governments or streets or areas or even houses, we could employ people to walk on the streets, go to people and get it done. It will be a lot easier than bringing people, especially with the period of this COVID thing. Bringing people to cluster together is really a dangerous thing. So if we can streamline it, where we have different access of people, where people can get registered, it will be a whole lot easier.
They should allow the bank to link it.
I've often said that most of the problems that we have in Nigeria are things that within a blink of an eye or a snap of a thumb can be resolved. Now, virtually all of us belong to one institution or the other. For instance, if you look at about 30%, if not more, of the population of this country are young adults, teenagers, and pupils who are in academic institutions. When they resume at school, it's easy. Just set up an annex there or an affiliate there. For every member of that school who is a student and a teacher, have them registered. It cuts off everything. Your university, maybe your University of Lagos, you are a student there. You are bound by law, if that is enacted, to ensure that you have your name registered in that school. It cuts off a whole lot of, bottleneck and protocols and all the rest. Well, like I said, virtually everyone belongs to one association or institution or the other. Are you with the police force, for instance? You belong to a command. Your command is broken down into different divisional police offices, from divisional police offices to police stations, and then, of course, police posts. Tell them your email, your name starts with A. Maybe your name is Adam, AA. Come on Monday to the police command to have your name registered. It's as simple as that. And when you do this across the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja, you have resolved a lot of issues. Do the same thing to the Nigerian Immigration Service, the Nigerian Customs Service, the Nigerian Correctional Service personnel, the Nigerian Army, Navy, Air Force, Security and Civil Defense Corps. And when you do this, half of the job is done. You have local governments in virtually every corner of Nigeria, 774, if I'm not mistaken. Each one of them set up, annexes or affiliates again, and let people who may not have access to modern day facilities to register, take it to them, do it there. For instance, when you want to vote, you say you have polling units. So why can't we look at polling units, in this case, registration units, where if you're going to go vote for Mr. A for president or Mr. B for governor, that same process with which you can go vote, you can use that same process now to register. It solves a lot of problems, cuts off a lot of bottlenecks, bureaucracy, and all the rest. And before you know what is happening, 2-3 weeks down the line, 6 months at most, everybody's registered. It's as simple as that.
Wow, that was Tech Talk, Citizens' View on the ongoing National Identity Number Registration exercise. When we come back, we'll give you our Tech Personality of the Week.
My name is Esther Wonderful, and I want you to go to Tech TV for all your tech news, tech CEOs, and everything tech. It's the best.
Hello everybody, my name is Idi Jude, and keep watching Tech TV.
Hi everyone, my name is Nkasi Emanuela. Keep watching Tech TV. Keep it locked.
Our Tech Personality of the Week is the Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC. In this chat with us, he speaks on NIMC mandate to the economy and lots more.
Engineer Aliyu Aziz Abubakar, Director General and Chief Executive Officer of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, for exceptional commitment to the deployment of information technology to improve government function, particularly as it relates to national identity management and e-government.
I'm being joined by the Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, Engineer Aliyu Aziz. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, well done.
What is the vision and mission of NIMC to the nation's economy?
Well, actually, the vision of NIMC is to provide sustainable, world-class identity management solution to affirm identity and so that also to enhance governance and service delivery in Nigeria. And we look forward to solving the problem of who is who, and by providing identity to everyone. That is our vision, and we hope that in the next 3 to 5 years, we should be able to capture everyone and provide this identity.
Do you think that the Commission has truly achieved this mandate?
Actually, we are able to commence achieving the mandate, but we have not yet achieved it. If we look at it in terms of absolute numbers, we have enrolled 42 million Nigerians and have given them unique identities. If you look at it in absolute terms, then comparing maybe 200 million population, then you may think that it's not enough. But in the last 5 years, we have accelerated it from 7 million in 2015. We enrolled 14 million in 2016. That is, we doubled the number. And by 2017, we doubled the 14 to 28 million. Now we are at 42 million. So that is some astronomical growth. So the rate of change is good. So, and if we continue in this form, we should be able to achieve our mandate.
What are the challenges or roadblocks to achieving a pervasive digital economy?
Well, you know, Nigeria is a large country. We have very large population, and then also the rate of increase of our birth too is a lot. So that is where we have most of our challenges coming from that, and therefore we need to scale up. We need to speed up this enrollment and achieving this national coverage, and also communicating to the local people in their own language, and also understanding that this is an inclusive activity. That has been the major challenges that we have.
A lot has been said about the ongoing NIN exercise, and of course achieving a digital identity for the country. In what ways do you think all of this can help mitigate the current security challenges?
Well, if we look at the role of identity itself, is actually to empower the citizens to execute their rights, and also to claim entitlements, and also to have access to basic services. And therefore, if you know your people, as I said, the identity is making us to know each one of us, then we can leverage on the digital identity to enhance the work of the law enforcement agencies, and therefore in identifying everybody. So that is where it comes in.
My final question to you is, share with us some of the achievements of NIMC under your leadership.
From our own mandate to create the National Identity Database, I can say that we are now able to create and manage that National Identity Database, which is the foundation of the identity system, and it is growing steadily. Also, we are able to create a platform whereby you can verify and also authenticate the identities that are linked to other foundational identities. We are also able to make the data reliable for statistical purposes. So to us, it is a moving target, and we have the KPIs that we have been taking them, and the rate at which we improve this system is really great. As the Minister Pantami said recently, that you need 4 things to achieve the digital economy. First of all, you need a smartphone, and secondly, you need a virtual account, which all these two that the citizen himself will be able to provide. But the third one, that you need a broadband. So, and that broadband infrastructure is what government should really provide to the people. But finally, you also need the digital identity, and that is the foundation, foundation for the digital economy.
Thank you so much, Engineer Aziz Aliyu, Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, well done.
Wow, that was our tech personality of the week, the Director General of the National Identity Management Commission, NIMC, talking about Engineer Aliyu Aziz. We hope you found this edition quite useful, informative, and educative. For comments and observations, reach us on the numbers and emails now showing on your screen. You can also watch this on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production crew, thanks for watching. I'm Don Pedro Agambi. I'll see you next time.